Hi, everybody. Um, we are going to. Well, here, let me start off by saying I'm hoping everything is good for you and happy 4th of July. And I'm getting way ahead of myself here. We're going to finish this up, I'm hoping. And then, since it's watercolor month, I would like to do maybe a watercolor background. But I don't want to do that until I get my flowers done. So hopefully we'll get a lot of that done today. I am coloring in Hidden Oceans by Rita Berman. And I am using the Colors 300. I say 300 because it's 300 pencils. For, people that don't know. Hi, Miss Taylor Maid. How are you today? I am just hanging out. Figured I'd come in here and put some color to paper. I haven't done much else today. It's been warm here, and I have seen plenty of fireworks in my days. So going and fighting the crowds and sitting in the hot sun for hours to get a good spot. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll let the young kids do that now. Hi, Miss Lori. Happy 4th of July. I was just saying that I'm kind of over the going and seeing the fireworks. There we are. They set the fireworks off on the big lake out here. And we live in kind of small areas. So it's like one town does it, but 5 towns show up. So you've got 5 towns in one trying to figure out where they're going to park and where everybody's going to sit. And yeah. It's fun when you got, kids or you're younger and you can walk for, 68 miles to get someplace. Or, you can sit for 5 hours trying to get home. Hi, Miss Peggy. Yeah, I don't. The reason I did it is for my kids. I don't particularly. Now, if you want me to really enjoy something, take me to a NASCAR race. That I'll have a blast at. I will walk 68 miles and wait 5 hours to get home. Fireworks? Yeah. We went to the Michigan race, NASCAR race. I want to say back probably 6-7 years ago. It's been a while, but man, was that a blast! I had a trailer back then, like a camper trailer. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Dover has a lot better prices than Amazon does. Let me know if you want to see a flip through of a book, because I have a lot of them, Taylor. I have probably a good 30. Now, I'm not sure I have a lot of the newer ones, but I do have a lot of them. He's a very how do I say, adventurous guy to be up here on the 4th of July in this traffic. Again, small towns, and there's 5 towns in one. You know what I didn't hear a lot about this year? And I think, I don't know if everybody will know what I'm talking about, but really, that's unusual. Yeah. Yep. Especially during the hot days, because they bed down during the heat, and they come out in the evening when it gets real cool. Yeah, see, up here we don't have to worry about people, we have to worry about animals. Most people worry about drunk drivers, worry about deer. Most all our drunk drivers, they stay on the back roads during the holidays. They don't go on the main roads. But anyways, as I was getting ready to say, I didn't hear a lot about the mayflies this year. Usually there's a town out here. We went, well, this would be about the time. They're mayflies, but they're not. They usually come around this time. There's a town out here, and it gets covered. I mean, covered in them. Your car will like be covered, and the gas pumps and stuff are covered. When you drive down the street, you can hear them crunch. It's terrible. It's the awfulest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, it's like everything is literally covered in these flies. Yep. So I was born in the city. I was raised in the city. Um, I got married in the city, the whole 9 yards. We've only been up here like 33 years. I mean, not only, I know that's a long time, but um, I'm 59, so I haven't been up here my whole life. So some of the things that we see or have seen are kind of like, oh my god, really? When I first moved up here, I thought I was like in a whole nother, it was like coming from normal to the Twilight Zone, it was like, oh my god. But now that I'm up here and I've been up here for a long time, and we've kind of made our life here, and it all kind of seems normal now. The city seems a little nuts. um they're kind of like Lori, to be honest and truthful 100%, I've heard them crunch and I've seen them from a distance, but I've never, because we know when they're close to being in the town, I don't go near that town when that happens. No, thank you, no siree. I've driven through it as it has started, and I'm good. I don't want anything that they're nasty, yucky, icky bugs. Mm-mm. Nope, I'm good. It is slow motion. It's just different. Everything's just different. Um, you'll like drive down the road, and it don't matter which road, just any road out here, and people wave at you. They don't know you, but they wave at you. It's like the weirdest thing. So the first couple times it happened, I'm like, "Do you know them?" My husband's like, "No." Then what'd you wave for? Well, they waved at me first. Yep. People just wave at you. They talk to you. They don't have to know you. They just talk to you like they've known you for years. And after about 20 minutes of conversation, they'll finally introduce themselves and ask you who you are. It's like, really? It took that long? And yeah, they'll, if they see you struggling, they'll give you the last bit of whatever they have to make it easier for you. It's amazing. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Life is just totally different here. That's why I said it was like Twilight Zone. It's like you move to a whole new I don't know, like a whole new world. That's why it takes you so long to get from point A to point B when you go to the fireworks, because everybody's standing around talking to everybody, or they're going one way to get home and you're going the other, so they're talking as the cars are going by each other, like you're this way and they're this way, and they're talking back and forth, and they got traffic just held up. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody. You get a few hotheads, I guess you want to say. But they're very few and far in between, and they don't last long out here. And if you start any trouble or get into any trouble out here, everybody knows about it. Well, one, they put it in the paper. So yeah, you're not gonna get away from it. And two, yep, everybody knows where you're at, what you're doing, because they're gonna start watching out for their neighbors, You're not gonna get away with much. Psycho puppies outside. The deer and the rabbits are out. And the rabbits are bouncing through our yard, probably heading for our garden. And the deer are either going out or coming in, but whichever it is, they will cross through our yard. And he goes ballistic. But I'm pretty sure it's probably rabbits right now, because it's just a tad bit too early for the deer yet. Oh no. Oh. Are you sure? Well, if you see her, ask her if she'll put it up so you can watch it. Because she's probably still got it. She just sometimes don't post. I don't know why she wouldn't. It was pretty good stream. I don't think anybody said anything that she wouldn't want up. Unless she's editing it. She might be editing it. Which, might take a few days. I don't know. Listen to me. I act like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't think she was feeling all that good yesterday, so if that's what she's doing, it's probably going to take a few days. She might even be waiting to run it as a premiere. I know she likes to do that once in a while. So, Taylor, you're going to get on the Creative Haven bandwagon. Huh? Man, they will suck you in because they got a ton of kick-ass books. So the holiday is over, well, pretty much over with. I had to call my grandbaby and see when she's coming back. I can't believe it's like gonna be August here next month. It's like, what the hell? Where did this summer go? It takes forever for it to get here, and then it's like gone in 5 minutes. Something's got him going. I know the neighbor dog will come over here and torment him. I don't see anything in the garden. Huh. Who knows? He's got a lot better seeing than I do, so. I'm about ready to go out there and scare whatever it is away, though, because he's going to drive me crazy. You guys will hear me out there going, shoot, get out of here. Just to shut him up. Yeah, we all love Lori. I like that she colors Creative Haven because that gets me coloring in them. But I think once we're done with the Village Charm, I think I'm going to challenge her to color into something else. Because she's got a lot of good books. Maybe I'll get her to color in the some Erie or something. I haven't colored in Erie in a long time. Hey, old lady swag. Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't sure if you were incognito or not. I don't want to give you up. All right, let's see. You want to color I want to do it a darker. Not real dark, but darker color. That might do it. What is this one? All right. I think we're going to use those. It's going to go like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Miss Angela. Woohoo, everybody's in here. Hi, Miss Peggy. Hi, Miss View. I like seeing everybody. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Okay. Links up there for anybody. And that includes Miss Lori. Did he get his leash? Or did my husband take him out there? Huh. My husband must have taken him off the leash and taken him out for a walk. I don't know, all of a sudden he just sounded kind of far away. I don't know if she will or not, Bew. She never has, but you know, it's always a first time for everything. So one of these days, we shall get her up on a stream. So Miss Ange asked me a few days ago if or what books we were all coloring in and doing our color alongs in. And I told her, and she says, "Do you think Lori will mind if I joined?" I said, heck no. I said she'd love it. So I kind of spoke for you, Miss Lori. But I think I'm kind of right on that one. So she went and got the books. Or found the books. I'm not quite sure yet. And she wants to join us. So I started my one in Village Charm. Didn't get real far, but I want to finish this first. Because you know, I'm one of those types that if I set it aside, it's just going to sit there. And I'm kind of tired of doing that. You know, let's see. Do I want to do, yeah, let's do that. So I really like this book and this picture. and I just wanted to get it colored. Hang on, I'm not looking at chat yet. Well, Miss View, I know you're not talking to me, but you know what I say. If that's what you're enjoying, all the more power to you, honey. You know, you do you, boo. And I'm not sure about most people. I mean, I do watch you for some of the stuff that you do, but most of the time when I'm watching somebody, I'm watching them because I enjoy their company. Because a lot of times when I'm watching you guys, I'm also doing something. So, all right, I like how it turned out. Okay, let's just give it. Now we're talking about shopping. Oh, Taylor, send me over your um uh wish list, please. Your birthday's coming up, right? Miss View, you too. I need wish list, people. Miss Lori, we will take you however we get you, whether it be a couple hours, whether it be an hour. And you don't have to be coloring to come up here and just chat. No, Ange isn't up here. She's just hanging out in chat today, she said. And there's nothing wrong with that. She has her moments. Which if she's just hanging out in chat and she's not coming up here, which means she's probably, and see if I'm right, probably sitting on the couch with either knitting, macrame, or diamond painting and watching TV. And she's got her feet up. And she's probably got a can of diet soda and probably a couple chips with some queso dip. Or, well, no, it'd have to be because she just bought some. So I'm pretty sure she didn't eat it all. So it'd probably be dip and chips. Oh, ready to go out. That's what it is. All right, so I was off a little bit. But that's our normal routine. Yeah, normally that's what she'd be doing. I forgot it's a holiday. And even during a holiday, don't let her fool you. That's a lot of times what she would be doing. She'd be going to hell with this shit. But she's had the house to herself for a while, so she's probably going stir crazy. Daydreams is a good book. Country Gardens is a good book. Winter Wonderland, it's not bad. Afternoon Tea, Cheerful Inspirations, African Glamour. Very nice books. All right, I like how those turned out. Okay, so we've got, let it focus. Okay, so we've got, look at how it shines. It's just kind of wax buildup, but yep. And we got that one down there. Still got to do the center. And I gotta do these. Let's see. Do I want to? No, I don't, because I know if I do, I'm just gonna mess it up. So I don't want to do that. Thank you. All right, babe. Have fun. Love you too. Call me tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably see you at Lori's tonight. Well, maybe not. That's kind of late for you. She might. It'll be 11 o'clock her time when you come on, so she might make it there for maybe a half hour. Maybe. That'll be 11 o'clock her time. I said, hell, come on over. Half of us fall asleep anyways. I said, you'll fit right in. Okay. Then let's do this one, and this one. And I need to sharpen all these. Yeah, maybe. Depends on how long the fireworks and how tired she is. Angie's one of those people that, she's kind of set in her ways and she doesn't usually sway from them too much. And she'll pretty much tell you if you well, I think we're all like that. We all get in our routines, and I'm a big routine person. My routines around the house, if they get changed, I don't like it. It bothers me. Throws off my whole day. I never used to be like that either. I used to just, wake up and say, hey, let's go do this, or hey, let's go do that. Just kind of like or we'll be sitting around the house and getting bored, and it's like, all right, everybody get in the car, we'll go do this, or, Nope. Every once in a while, my husband and I will be sitting here, and I mean, it has to be, on one of my good days. I will say, hey, let's go get an ice cream. And we will take a ride and go get an ice cream. But 90% of the time we've already got ice cream in our refrigerator, so. Sometimes we will just go for rides, though. We'll pick a place that, out here that we haven't been to. Like, we'll head, I don't know, say we'll head west and go to a town that we haven't been to, which, out here there's not many anymore, but we have to drive a long ways to find one that we haven't seen. But yep. We used to walk along the boardwalk, but ever since my niece passed, my mind won't let me do that anymore. I have a hard time being near them, to be honest. My husband can go on them. My daughter, my family can go on them. I can't bring myself to do it. So I just don't. And I'm okay with that. I'm the one that's got to deal with it, so. All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? They don't leave you a lot of space in between here. Now, when my dog's quiet. He's out there. He must be sitting on the back porch or something. He's on the phone. Ian's always on the phone lately. He's worse than I am. Oh, that's why. He's teaching my oldest. All of a sudden, my oldest is interested in the gardening thing. And he wants to learn how to start putting up food for the winter. So he's talking to his dad about the planting thing, because I don't do the planting thing. They got him kind of little tiny one going. He planted a couple weeks ago. And then we will be going over there here in the next couple weeks and making sure he's got all the stuff to start putting it up. I'm kind of really surprised though, because neither one of my kids have ever been interested in learning how to do it. Because it's a chore. It's not easy. They're always, we're okay, we're good. They don't mind taking it. Now, you know, they're here and we've got it, and they asked for it. Or I tell them they can have it. They don't turn it down. But they're not interested in doing it themselves. And of course not, you know. Why would they be? They can go to mom and dad's and get it, and they don't have to worry about it. But this year, I'm kind of shocked. Hi, Amy. Welcome back. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. So we took him over a extra plant that we had. It's actually gotten flowers on it. It should be just fine for him to put in his garden, and it should just take off right from where it's at. So of tomatoes, and that's what he wants to make some salsa come this fall. So that's what he's doing. Him and his dad have been working on putting him in a garden and getting it all set up and stuff the last month or better. So we took him to Tamatillo day before yesterday. And he's been working, so this is about the only day I had to get it in. And you wanted to do it after the sun goes down. That is probably what he's doing. He's probably out there planting his Tamatillo plant and talking to his dad. Because he's got 2 dogs. And they're both very active dogs. Well, one's a purebred German Shepherd, and the other one's some kind of bird dog. She's really pretty, but she's a handful to anybody else but him. He tells her something and she does it like right now. Anybody else tells her and she's like, yeah, whatever. I don't think so. But for the longest time, it was just her and him. So, you know, that's who she got used to listening to. And then his girlfriend moved in and got a German Shepherd. Now they've got 2. I seriously thought about getting another one. Yes, I know, smack me in the head, you guys. Because I think my dog would seriously benefit from another one. Because he is a very high-strung, active dog. And I think it would benefit him to have a playmate. But this Bahama Mama, I don't want to go through the puppy thing again. Nope. And I don't want a full-grown dog because I don't know. I don't raise them myself. It's like, you know, you don't know how far you can trust them. You know what I mean? You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what's going to trigger them. So I kind of would have to do a puppy. Yeah, I'm kind of over the puppy thing. So on that note, it's probably not going to happen. I've got the door shut because if I don't shut it, then you know you can hear the TV and everything. He's got his nose underneath the door, just a sniffing like, I know you're in there. How come you're not letting me in? That's too funny. Now he's going to be all mad at me. I have couch blankets that I use when I set up. I just like blankets. And when he gets mad at me, he'll go over there and throw them on the floor.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're the one with the chip. You're the one with the chips and the salsa.
Yeah, since you was talking about it, and Aunt she didn't have hers, so
Yep, she sent me a picture the other day. She went and got some more from her granddaughter ate all her other stuff, so she was sitting there with a plate of chips and salsa, watching TV. I'm like, there you go. So have you colored it all today? Go ahead, eat your chip. She muted herself, guys, so she could crunch her chip.
yeah, I was right in the middle of chewing.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You just up to her, Lori? Yeah, Purple Penny Pages. She's a sweetheart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I colored today because I had to. It's National Watercolor Month.
I know. And I seen your real quick video.
Yeah, so I was playing with some of my Gamside Tombi, and also some of the well, the watercolor I have to use for today is QOR. It's a Rembrandt colors. It's a Rembrandt, Van Gogh watercolors.
Girl, you cheat. You cheat.
Why?
You picked those Artisas first.
Yeah, but you know what? They're more the Artisas are more. And then I painted this one. I just used some stencils. You know, because we don't really use stencils enough around here. So I put a whole bunch of stencils together and watercolored them. And then I was working on this one. This one, I'm going to put some white ink and black ink. A view was eating it. I don't share watermelon. Even if I have guests, they bring their own watermelon. So, but yeah, so I'm getting ready to sit here and color now. But I colored early this morning. And yeah. So, but I got to use these. But yeah, the Artisa, you know how like we do gel pens for, you know, the special effects? Mm-hmm. That's how I look at those. Because they're all shimmery and metallic. And I'm like, I've never colored a whole page of shimmer and metallic. Have you?
In gel pens, maybe.
Yeah, in gel pens, but not in watercolor. It just seemed wrong. Mm-hmm. Did you hear how I said? I was like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
Now I could.
That's why I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah, now I could do something like this with it, and maybe I will. You know, something just random. And since this paper was like, even though it's 300 GSM. And I got it for 5 and below, 36 pages. You can do both sides of the paper. So I just said, well, let me just doodle. And I kind of like this right here. I mean, even though it's a little messy, because I didn't do it really neat. I didn't take the stencils down. I just kind of like this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I like this one too.
I'd add maybe white.
Yeah, I'm using black and white. Yeah, I'm using black and white Indian ink. And making designs on it. I saw somebody do something similar, and then they used a couple of other items. So yeah, this is not even finished. This is, I'm going to take, and I did it a little bit different than they did because, you know, sometimes you got to put your own little spin on it. So
you do.
Yeah, but I'm having fun doing it. So I have to use these for today. Yeah, so I took that out. I took the Artisans out. But I will color it because I did pick that one first.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah. And I was
You're
like,
good.
I'm picking all of these and then I'm like not doing them. But I just definitely was not starting out with no Crayola watercolor. I sure was not. So, but it's all
Well,
good.
see, it's your thing, so that's what makes it yours. You can do what you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just giving you a hard time because I can.
There you go. So, so Miss Taylor made an answer. She didn't answer yet. So are the books that are on sale now, are they the books that are Prime, or does it say this is Prime? Because I want to make sure I get Prime deals.
I don't know what books are on sale. Um, I haven't
So,
really been over there to look, to be honest.
yeah, and hmm,
I've got, we've got a new one coming in August. From I think we might have two coming in August. One from is it Hannah Carlson? Her Christmas one,
yeah,
and
and
then
somebody else is having, and somebody else's book is coming out. I know Johanna Basford is having one, but I don't know when that one is. Hannah Carson, Joan Basford, and another one of the big bucks, big
I know
ladies.
there's a couple of in September. I think is it Teresa Goodrich that's got one coming out in September? Another Creative
Mm,
Haven.
mm. I wish she would make her own book. I
She
heard she
did.
had a book. Yeah, I had it. I didn't. I don't know if I liked it or not. I got to look at it again.
She's got two of them.
She does.
Yeah, she's got Gnomes at Home. That's just
Oh,
hers. It's not a Creative Haven. And
oh, wait. I think I got that one. Did I get that one?
then there's another one. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I moved all my books and
Gnomes at
um,
Home,
Gnomes at Home.
and it's not Creative Haven.
No, it's just got Goodrich on the side of it.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I have that one, but I would like that because I want to color with her in with another paper.
Pretty sure you do. It's this
Oh,
one.
her new book is coming. Oh, with hers by herself. Oh, good. Gnomes at Home. Didn't I buy one of them Gnomes books?
It's this one, and there's another one. Hang on. I know I was pissed off at the other one because it was a copy of all hers. Whimsical Gnomes. This one.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have her Gnomes for the holiday. I don't think I got any either one of those other ones. Um,
So one of these is um, a compilation book.
yeah, that's the one. Okay, which one is it? That's the one I think I was interested in. I need to see if that one's on the Prime list. Yeah, that's what I want to know, Miss Lori, is the paper better? I would like to color with her with a different paper. Sometimes I don't mind the Creative Haven paper, but then sometimes I do. It just depends. And I know I can print it on something else. Yeah, I'm eating chips and sauce. I'm almost finished.
Okay,
I
I
just-
think I'm pretty sure it's this one that's the collab one. Let me make sure.
Why do I think I have one of those?
Because you do have one of these.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Hold on. I don't have that many books. And I only have, I mean, mine is under two, was at 240 now.
And no, the paper's not any better, you guys. This is pretty thin. I'm pretty sure this is the compilation book. This is the one you didn't want. I think you wouldn't get this one because this one's got words in it.
No, I don't. I got these two. Yeah, I don't have any of those. I don't think I would have ordered it and sent it back. I don't think so. But I do remember getting these two. And then I was trying to decide. So I don't think I got it. I don't think I got either one. I have this. So the compilation book, do you like it?
I was a little upset because it was a compilation book and I got all her known books. I think if I would have known it was the compilation book, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm not upset with it. It is what it is.
Oh, do they have a 4th of July one? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
I'm pretty sure that's the compilation book because that's the one I got first.
Oh, okay. Oh, they got a 4th of July page in here. Well, dang on it. I guess I have to color that. There we go. That'll give me something to watercolor.
Yep.
With my watercolor, since it's National Watercolor Month.
There you go. Is it? Well, yeah, the watercolor will hold up in there.
Yeah, I just got to get a piece of paper.
I don't think it will on the ones I do because it's thinner. It's thinner paper than what's in the other books.
Yeah, this paper is thinner. Even though this is creative, this paper is different than the other Creative Haven books.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's Tracy Goodrich book.
Yeah, good. We want her upgraded. You know, I really, oh, okay, I found something. I'm like, all this scrap paper I have, and I can't find anything. When I want it.
That's because we keep moving our shit around.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm actually moving stuff around now. I actually took out this little bed that is for my guests, but I got a guest room, so I don't need it. And so I took that out and then I added another table in here. Because what I want to do, this is what I want to do. I'm sorry, y'all, for crunching. I was trying to do it very discreetly, but that one chip had me going there. I'm until I make a decision on the desk. I got 2 tables in the corner, kitty corner, and then I got the window right here. Oh, she put me on the big screen. Oh Lord. So what I want to do is use this area right here for storage and stuff. I'm gonna put my camera right here, or maybe I'll scoot it down here. This part of the desk is going to be for my puzzles. And then this part of the desk is going to be for my sewing machine. And this is going to be cabinets and shelves and books. I'm going to put the crates up here so that they'll all be up there. Or I might put them up under these. No, I can't because I'll be sitting my chair sitting up under there. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do it, a L shape. And these tables are huge. And I'm actually going to put some risers on the under these things, and that way I can put a cabinet up under each corner. And then what else was I going to do? Oh, then I'm going to get a rising. Eventually, I want one of these to be a rising desk. The whole desk go up, and so I'm just going to try to get used to it being in that shape. But I want to get a chair that's a rising chair. So this chair I have here, this thing, I don't like. It's a gaming chair, and it's not. I don't like it. So yeah, so I'm gonna get. So my next purchase will have to be a chair, one of those tall chairs. And then I'm not moving it anymore, Kim. I want to get those things that you have now. Where's
What things?
Your cabinets? I like those.
Oh, my cubbies?
Yeah.
Hey, Amazon.
Yeah, I like those. I really do.
And if you come on and say that it only took me 20 minutes to put it together, please don't.
Oh, don't tell you
please
that.
Say it. Please tell me it took you like hours, because
No.
It didn't.
Okay.
It me.
Okay, I'll tell you that if that's what you want to hear. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to lie, but I'm gonna feel really stupid.
No, I'm one of those people, Kim, but you have to understand, I'm one of those people, when I get stuff, I don't care if it's got 2 pieces or 122 pieces. I open it up, I don't read near bit of instructions, and I just go for it.
And that's what I did, and I ended up taking some of apart and putting them back together because, yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. My husband says, what are you doing?
Right. Or I'll watch YouTube videos. I'll find what it is, and I'll watch the YouTube videos, and next thing you know, it's done.
And see, that's what I went looking for. And that's when I found the video of the guy going, yeah, it only took me 20 minutes to put it together. I'd like to see you put it together in 20 minutes. That's what I was looking for. Show me. I can guarantee you that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I wanted to put up a review going 20 minutes my ass. But I didn't. I was really good.
I feel like some more salsa and chips, but that's enough. That was enough.
Enough. If your body's saying you want more, go get more.
Oh no. I've got to eat my dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh. That's why my body's saying more. I got some salmon cakes, and I'm gonna eat some vegan beans with that, which means no pork.
Right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have that and maybe a salad. So that's gonna be my dinner. But when y'all said chips and salsa, I wanted a little something right then.
We had pork loin with potato salad and fresh asparagus for dinner.
Oh, I love asparagus. I haven't had any in a long time. You know, you got me on the big screen, Kim.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I knew you were there.
Yeah. That's not really blue. Let me see. This one right here is
I'm
blue.
trying to think of what color I want to paint the background. Since it's watercolor month, I'm going to give you a background.
All right, It's National Watercolor Month. I don't know why I have to say it with that type of inflection.
Because you like it?
Yeah, flows out so nicely.
Right? So, without going into detail, you're going to have to read it a little bit because I don't want to mention names. Okay. So, the other day, everybody was buzzing about a certain person.
Mm.
Buzzing about everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
had no idea what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and watch. And now, y'all, I kind of knew there was an issue there to begin with because I was in one streams and I got a impression that somebody is extremely full of themselves because it's like you talk about only what we talk about and that's it. You don't talk about anything else. The subject is this and that's what we talk about in here. And I'm like, what the hell? Are we all adults? You know?
I'm just glad I'm not in the hot seat for once.
I think you were the only one mentioned out of only one not mentioned.
Right.
Like,
I thought it was kind of wrong to say. I thought it was kind of wrong to add in like I'm not. I don't even like Mandela Mondays, and I don't even want to do Watercolor Wednesday. I mean, I was like, "Is you gonna be dragging everybody?" Like that was kind of wrong. I did think that was wrong, but I was waiting for my name to come up. Yeah, is anybody forcing anybody to do anything? But I was waiting. I was waiting for my name to come up. I was like, let me hear my name one time in this whole mess because I have not done anything. I have been good. I've got on my good behavior. I did cuss some people out before. I apologize. They probably didn't take the apology, but don't add me to no fool-la-la. And I was waiting, and I didn't hear my name.
Please don't, because that's just gonna go. You're not fond of that, anyways.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
And I was kind of shocked. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm the only one. I'm the only one with clean hands this time. Uh-oh, I smeared. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, ooh, if I hear my name. I was waiting.
I heard everybody else's though.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand it. Nobody's making anybody do anything. Now, I graciously said that I wasn't going to be able to do the trading cards. I do love them, and I do love the idea, and I am kind of inching towards it. But I got the reverse collage bug on my butt, and it's hard to get off of that because I need so much material for it. And yeah,
I'm with you again on. I don't hear anybody that's doing those ATC cards. I don't hear anybody that's doing those going, you have to do it. If you're over here and you say you're gonna, you have to do it. I don't hear anybody saying that. I've never heard anybody say that.
No.
So if you don't want to do them, don't do them.
Yeah, that's
if you don't want to do.
Why it's a conversation. Like everybody's grown. You know, you can't tell me what to do and what not to do. I always say I try, and if you know.
You don't want to do a color lawn, don't do it.
Yeah, I didn't know when that came up. When are y'all strong arming people?
I think they are.
You
I think
will.
they're holding them down and they're smacking them in the forehead with rulers, saying you can't leave until you agree that you're going to. They're smacking them in the head with the top in the forehead with the rulers, going, "Tell me you're going to do it. Tell me you're going to do it."
Well, they must know not to mess with me, because I haven't heard never person tell that to me, because they would not want to hear my reply.
Can't catch you. You're too fast.
Yeah, no, but I am going to get to it. But I kind of work at my own little pace, so you know, I'll get to it, and I can't actually wait. I actually have some ideals, so yeah. I think it's fun, but I think I would be hurt if I heard somebody discuss the topic like that and hear it on a live.
I'm gonna mute for just a second.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing that I thought was kind of rude, because the people that were doing it, I guess they thought everybody was in agreement. So that was the kind of tacky part of it right there. You know, for you to be doing something and then all of a sudden you hear somebody that's sounding all nasty talking about doing it, and I ain't doing it. I ain't signed up for. I mean, it was just really tacky as hell. But I'm not surprised.
I don't know, Lori. Is something going on with my sound? I have no idea.
Yeah, it was what it was. What it always does. It blurps or something.
I wonder why that is. Is that just a StreamYard thing? It never used to do that.
Maybe it does intermittently, but I've always known for that to happen. I mention it sometimes, but then I don't want to frustrate you. And then everybody else says they can hear you fine, so I just assume that it's mine also. See, I just assumed it was mine, so I didn't say anything, but Lori's hearing it too.
Yeah, I can watch it. And
yeah, see, like
I never used to hear anything.
Yours just did it now, so we didn't even hear you say anything. But yours, I could watch it, and then you went out, and then you said something about everything, and that's all we heard. And then it goes boop 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 boop. It goes boop 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 boop.
Let me see. Audio.
Oh, Lori said, watch your replay. Watch your replay. And you will hear it also, because she's listening to it on replay also. She's heard the same thing. So if you ever listen to your replay, you'll know exactly what the noise is.
Hello? Okay. So, did that help at all?
Keep talking.
Well, that's what I was saying. I watched my replays before, and it never was doing it. And then I watched the last one, and it did it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how it normally sounds. If you heard it on the last one, that is what it sounds like right now. But now, just keep talking, because it would have done it by now, because it was happening really fast. Like it'll be like a minute in between. So far, even when you're not speaking, it does it. And so I think you fixed it. Yeah. What did you do?
I just turned off the echo cancellation and the noise cancellation.
Yeah, I don't think you can have either of those on.
Waited a second and turned it back on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can have either one of those on for some reason. And it sounds fine now. I can hear you clear.
I can hear you clearly now.
So you just got to remember you can't have those on. But then when the times that you can have it on, you can't remember. I guess you. I don't know. It's a hit or miss.
Yeah, it is, but that's all right. We'll just keep working at it.
Yeah, but yeah, you sound fine now. It's gone. It's gone. I'm painting over these stars because then I'll just put them back in. Because
Oh,
it's
there you
hard to
go.
get around them and do them perfectly without, not messing them up. Not unless I use the masking fluid.
That's what I am wondering how I'm going to get around all this stuff, but we'll see. I'm used to doing
Yeah, the
it with,
mask.
like acrylic marker or whatever, but shut up. Goodness. Not y'all.
Oh man, I hit the paper and put smear paint, but that's okay. I can fix that.
All right, what do we want to? What color do we want? I'm thinking I know what color, but I'm not sure.
But oh well. So I don't know why that person did that, but I'm not surprised. So I think she's lost some friends or some coloring buddies behind that for sure.
Well, you can't kind of blame them.
You can't. Because especially since it came from out of nowhere.
Yep. And again, it's not like anybody told them to or told her to.
Yeah. Yeah. And this whole buying everything that everybody else has, you can't do that. First of all, I don't know how deep people's pockets are. And I don't, and when I buy stuff, I usually get it on sale. And I know some stores it's not available, but I don't sit here and copy buying everything that everybody else has because we all have different tastes. We all like different things. So if you sitting here buying everything because somebody else bought it and then you find out you don't like it, you can't blame that person.
Nope.
You bought it. It seems like you the one copying everything that person does. You copying it, girl. Grow up. Ain't nobody on here holding nobody hostage and making them buy everything and color like they do color. If you notice the progression of some people, it's like a monkey see, monkey do mentality. But you have to recognize some things you may not like. You may not like coloring in Kirby. You may not like coloring in Camellia. You may, and so and you may not like this thing. Certain people on here have a higher skill set. I don't mean any harm or anything. And certain people have a different style. So certain mediums go better with, like Bubbles don't like to get her fingers dirty. So she's not gonna be sitting here I'm surprised she's using the masking fluid. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, so she's not gonna be sitting up here finger painting with me. Okay. She ain't gonna be fooling with me. And she told me, girl, no ma'am. And I said, okay. I still be I try to slide some stuff in there, but she knows I'm kidding too. But like some people can use Crayola products and some people can't. Some people like Crayola products, but they like higher quality products. So that shouldn't be an insult to anybody who uses Crayolas and they suggest other people to get them. I get some because I like them. Some I like, but I can't sit here and I don't feel like I can let my work at my level. I'm trying to get higher if I keep using products that to me are more and I know it's not the surprise, it's the person and their talent, skill set. Because some people can color with dirt, and be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. So yeah, and I recognize that, but I'm just saying for me, I like to buy small, and then I buy a little bit of the good stuff. It's got to be on sale.
And
And then
see,
if I
that's
really,
it. It's we
mm-hmm.
all talk about
Uh-oh,
art
it's
supplies.
back. Yeah, it's back again, Kim.
It's back.
Yeah, daggone it. What did you say? Because
All right,
you were
hold
saying,
on, hold on. We're gonna try to get rid of.
but anyway, it
Let's
is what it
see.
is.
Let's see if that works. Um, so we talk a lot. We talk art supplies. All of us do. But that's how we find a lot of the good ones. I would have never known the difference between Karataki and the 88 set of watercolors that I got unless I listened to people and,
Mm,
tried them out myself.
yeah.
If I don't like them, then that's on me.
Hmm.
She's not telling me, "Oh, well, you'll love them." Well, she knows that I might not, you know. Lori knows that, if I try a children's book, I might not like it. I
Hmm.
know that if people try something that I like, they might not like it.
Yeah.
We're all mature enough to figure it out.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry. And I know that you're all going to figure out who we're talking about, and she's going to figure out who she's talking about. But, woman, you're older than me, and ain't nobody making you do anything but you. So, don't be bitching at my friends.
Ooh, okay, we heard that clearly. The microphone didn't utter, mutter, or stutter on that one. Oh my God. Oh, so
Ain't
it is what
nobody
it is.
done anything. Bubbles didn't do a damn thing. Taylor didn't do anything. Lori didn't do anything. And you're jumping on their shits.
Hmm.
I
I'm so
usually
glad. I know I didn't do anything. Ooh, girl.
I usually keep my nose out of stuff, but that's just ridiculous.
I don't even go over there. I just, I can't because all that nonstop chatter. That just, ugh.
I I don't know why I subbed and why I went over there, to be honest. Um
I went to be nosy because I
Probably.
got on Taylor's live and Taylor was. I said, "What in the world is going on?"
No, I went
And then,
over there before that because
oh,
she was using the um King Art joysticks. Um and yeah, like one of them was going to last her the page by the way she was using them. And I'm like, no, don't just try this. So I told her that if she came over to my channel the next day, I would show her how I use them. So I did that. Don't know how that went for her, but I didn't say that she had to use them that way, but it just kind of, to me, kind of was senseless to use a whole stick on one page. But yeah,
so I'm glad I ain't in it. I'm probably in it now since I've said something about it. But you brought that up, so I'm just
yeah, it's my
commenting. But
it's my
you,
chat, my channel.
Matt, your chat, your conversation, right? But I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing on my channel because I really, frankly, don't give a fuck.
Right?
I don't, and I listened to Bellatini's reply, and I think she definitely is is I'm in agreement with her. I know I had words with her. I did apologize. It was a misunderstanding, but you know, that's fine. But I can understand how she feels in that situation. And she did say some things that made sense, you know?
Oh, she definitely will do that.
Yeah. And I admire that. I'm just coloring all this in and I'm just going to bring it back in because that's too much to be trying to do.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking, going, alrighty now.
These backgrounds sometimes you got to take over, you know, and then I'll come in with some gold or something or some other colors to put these sparkle lines or whatever they are. I can't because it's gonna be it's nighttime, so there's firecrackers. So I'll bling it out with something later.
So I'm trying to get through these little flowers to get to the big space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doggone it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to you got to go intricate with those. Uh-huh. And then you got the big space. Yep.
And I'm okay because I don't usually do this with watercolors. So it's just kind of teaching me how to be patient with them because that's my
I should have
problem.
put oh to be patient with them.
Yep.
I should have put some washi tape down on this, but it's okay. There's acrylic markers to save the day.
I was watching you the other day and you were so patient with them and
Woohoo!
with watercolors.
Oh,
And I'm not. I'm not. I'm just, I want them, I put it down, I want them to look good. And they don't because they're either too much water or not enough water or, something. And
you know what? Maybe what you want to do, because I don't think I've seen you do it. Just get a palette and don't go from the water to the paint to the page. Go from the water to the paint to a palette and mix your. You know how you see people doing this with their
yes.
things
Yep.
like this, and then get it to the right consistency that you want, and then maybe and then try it that way just a little bit, and that'll probably do it because that'll take away the excess water, and then you can see the color, and you can see if you got if the color is going to pay off,
I don't
and
like the
maybe
streaks.
yeah, and it won't streak.
Yep. That's my thing. I don't like the streaks.
Yeah, but if you do it like that and always make you a little batch of that paint, it'll be all consistent. It'll be the same consistency. That's all I think you need to do if you're worried about that, because that's what I'm starting to do too, and it pays off. Because I find when I go straight from the watercolor thing to the page without even testing it and smearing it and to see, it always messes up. And I when I do it, I'm like, damn it, I know better, but I don't always do it, and I get mad.
Right. See, I'm liking these Tertaki ones
Yeah, I love those.
because you don't seem to need a lot of water. Um, and it lasts like quite a while before you have to dab your brush again.
Hmm.
It goes a long way.
And I like them because if you put them on a palette, you can reuse them again. Just wet them and use it, so
Right?
you won't be wasting your product. I like that too. I think I'm Kiritaki'd out. I may get the one new one that I don't have. I'm sorry, not the one new one. I already got the one new one. There's not even in the 100 set. I think I might buy one more, and I think that's it for me. Because I really want to get some real watercolor paints.
Well,
You
I
know?
was going to get the Kiritaki this before, and they had the golds and the
Yeah.
but the other day when we were watercoloring with Ange, I think I got enough because the paints that I was in, the 88 ones,
Yes, the 88 ones.
I had the same paint that she did, and she had the big expensive ones.
Yeah, that 88 set is a very good set because I think 10 of them are metallic,
Yep.
and I think they have two golds in there. Yeah,
And it
it's
did the
nice.
same and it did the same thing,
Exactly.
you know. So
And you can use watercolor and gambite gamside tambe together.
yep.
So yeah, that's why I don't need any more metallic paints because I've got those 36. Oh, let me just color this star in. This 36
Oh shit.
Artisa. So I'm buying gold stuff and shimmery stuff doesn't do anything. And plus I got the 88. So it's like I got all the gold stuff I need. The only other thing gold I would get would be one of those handmade golds. The ones that, everybody makes their own gold. I
Right?
would get one of those with a set of 6. But that's just if it was on sale or something.
Come on.
I need to use the ones I have before I even think about getting any more. Yeah.
I'm trying to pick this up. It's smeared. And I know I've seen you do it. So I know it
Oh,
works.
pushing it. Yeah, keep it. Okay. Yeah, clean your brush. And just dab it. And then you can sometimes push it around. I was like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. I talked my way through that one. I said, go on, girl. I pushed that right up in there and sopped up the extra water and the paint. I said, look at me. See, that's why you got to play with it. Play with it.
Yep. Yeah, and
Amy says
I
that.
watch you.
Amy says that's me, Kim. What is that? Oh, was she talking about what you do? Okay, I thought she was saying she was in the back. Yeah, I do it, and I, it's like I always say, do as I say, not as I do. I'll be suggesting things, and I'm sitting up here not doing even what I suggest. I'm like, girl, why? Can you suggest something to somebody, and you're not even doing it?
But see, I watch you, and that's how I learn how to do it.
Hmm. And 9 times out of 10, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Then you have to come up with plan B. Acrylic markers.
Right?
I mean, acrylic paint pens or whatever they are.
That's what I'm going to take to that serious sunflower that we were working on the other day.
Yeah, that acrylic stuff, that stuff works.
I was just farting around and I did her face and like, yeah, I can't have that. So I'm going to have to take my acrylic pens and seriously fix that.
Yeah, and then it looks like it never happened.
Yep.
You can even change the color if you want.
Well, I kind of like the way the sunflower itself was turning out, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what possessed me to mess with the eyes, but and the pink lips.
Oh, that's the cutest little page. That little sunflower is just adorable.
Yep. All her stuff is though.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Miss Taylor May likes camellia though. I think I heard her say she doesn't care for that. That's not her style.
I'm not crazy about the Catitude book.
Yeah, I don't because I kind of like. Let me just cover this star. It's not my favorite. I like a couple of her other books better, but she still kept it cute.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that'll have to be like on days that, I don't know. That'll have to be on days that I'm not
You just
realizing
want to
what.
just color something crazy or something.
Yeah, that I don't realize that I'm actually grabbing the book that says Attitude.
Yeah. When it now, if she comes out with Dogitude,
Nope.
you done with the tubes?
No, I'm just not a, I don't know, cats and dogs. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get the Christmas one, but I probably will from Hannah.
oh, I am.
Um, you are? Yeah, I'm not a Christmas person.
I'm not either, but I've got all her other books.
That's the only reason why I would too,
Yep.
because I have all
And
her other books.
in order for me to keep up her collection, I gotta get that one. But it's not that bad though. It's really not.
Because really, most of her books kind of seem like Christmas anyway. You know, to me.
I think you'll like it. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. You know I'm getting it. I always do that. I always say that.
Yeah.
Now I do know I'm not going to buy any more Maria Troll books. I think I'm good with her. I have two of them,
You
and
know,
she's not
as
my
much
favorite.
as much as I love her books, I don't like her new ones that come out. It's like I don't know, like these new books that are coming out are so like I don't know. They're almost like they're not putting in the effort anymore, Like they've got too
Yeah,
many
they're like
books,
the old ones. Yeah, like she's late. I'm like they're getting lazy.
right?
I don't know. Oh, Kirby Rosanes book. That's the next one that I can't wait for.
Yeah, that's
10th
coming out
anniversary.
in what, November?
November or October? I don't know. Yeah, that one I can't wait for. I can't. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait, but yeah, 10-year compilation. Now, like only thing that would make it better for me if that book was hardcover. If that book was hardcover, because I love hardcover books.
Well, it's 10 years of Kirby, but it's going to talk about it's going to give his life story too.
Oh,
It's going to tell you all about Kirby.
I know a lot of people didn't buy that 10-year anniversary with Johanna. All she did was she just basically redid one of her books or something. I
Johanna did?
forgot. Yeah, she got a 10-year anniversary. You probably wouldn't have noticed it because it looks like the same book. They just embellished the cover a little bit and added some new pages and stuff. Yeah, it was her 10-year anniversary.
Well, I
I
probably
saw it in the
didn't.
store. Huh?
I probably didn't get it.
No, you probably didn't because you would have probably looked at it and said, "Oh, I got that book." I can't think of which one it was.
Was it
Uh,
Secret Garden?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, because I remember them doing something with Secret Garden lately.
I think it was Secret Garden. Uh-huh. She made it her 10-year anniversary. She put a big old sticker on there, and I don't know. I saw some flips of it, but I was like, no, I pass. I think it
Okay,
was a little bit higher too.
I'm good. I've got Secret Garden. I've got Secret Garden Artist Edition, and I don't color in either one of them. So it's been a long time since I've colored in any of her books, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I have Secret Garden. Yeah, I couldn't remember that I had it because the side of the book is black instead of white. Most of her books are white, but that one is black. And I was going to look at that and getting into the Enchanted Garden one or Enchanted whatever, but I was like, oh no, I that's one of those books where she needs you to be filling in pictures and stuff. I was like, no, girl, that's your job. I'll color it, but I can't be drawing it and coloring.
Right?
Yeah.
Lord, he barks at everything that moves.
That's right. He said, that's right. I heard him.
Yep. It's like, good thing we don't live in town. I'd be calling the cops on my ass. Noise violation.
A long time ago, I met somebody that had a dog, and their dog never barked. And I was like, why doesn't your dog bark? Come to find out, they had the vocal cord clipped.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You ever heard of that?
Yes. I think that's so cold.
That's like taking a cat's fingernails away.
Well, it's not
Well,
only
not
that.
like it, but probably
How,
worse.
how would you like your vocal cords ripped out?
Hmm. And she said, "Oh, I live in an apartment, and so that neighbors can't complain." And it's like,
Well, then
well,
don't get a dog.
right. I was like, well, that seems kind of extreme.
Yeah.
Why can't you just train? Because you can train the dogs to do.
Yep.
It's a whole process.
And see, that's why I'm. Today was the first day you've ever tell my dog to shut up. Um, I don't. I don't ever tell him to not bark because that's what I want him to do. I want him to alert me when something's around. Not always do I want him to alert me every time there's a rabbit around, but um, his barks will become different the older he gets, and it will let me know when there's a rabbit out there or when there's something out there that's not supposed to be out there. I'm starting to notice the difference in them already, but it takes time. I will never tell him not to bark. That's his job to bark. I've never told any of my dogs not to bark. Ugh, no. Yeah, that's how they do their job is to let there's something out there that's not supposed to be out there, or you know, maybe it's bugging him. Maybe there's another dog out there that's coming in kind of aggressive, or you know. I live out in the country. Who knows? Could be a um, rabid groundhog, or raccoon or something that's not supposed to be out there.
Somebody from The Walking Dead.
Yeah. God, that would not even be funny.
I hate those zombie noises. I did. That's why I stopped watching it even before the season ended. And then everybody that I liked, they got rid of, and I was sick of listening to that day going. This wasn't even. No, stop.
It almost had me leaving it when they killed off Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn was the first one they took off. And it was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I still like Rick and I still love Carl, so we'll just keep going.
Listen what what Taylor said in the chat. That dog gonna come in and mess you up one day. You tell him to shut up. He'll nip your toe, your ankles. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't. It's not me. I don't think I've ever done it to any of my dogs.
Excuse me.
Only reason I told him just now is because I know it's like got to be getting on y'all's nerves, but I do put a disclaimer in when I first start that
I don't even hear it anymore.
Like I got my window open. I do have a dog, and
yeah, you got a dog. You got a channel, and you got a dog, and if people don't like it, they can freaking leave.
Yeah, it's like I can't help it, you guys.
Nobody says anything about it, Kim. You say something about it, but nobody. I've never heard anybody say anything about your dog. Oh, girl, I like part coloring and stuff, but child, that damn dog barking get on my dang on nerve. I've never heard not one person say that. Okay, I would tell you if I did, because I'd be laughing at it. Here you go with that dog. Oh Lord, I'll be provoking it.
Can I pet your dog?
Can I pet that dog? Yeah, I'll be up here egging it on. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Shoot. Cat fight. No, it's a dog fight. Okay.
Oh, I have found out he does not like cats.
Well, how did you find that out?
I got a barn full of them. Well, not full of them, but we got barn cats because people don't know how to fix their cats.
Well, the cat's in the barn. That's a good thing sometimes, isn't it?
So when they get dropped off or whatever, and they come up to the house or to the barn or whatever, my husband says, "Well, you can't let them starve."
Mm-hmm.
No, but I can let them get hungry and tell them to move on.
But then they take care of any little critter or anything that's around.
Yep. So every day my husband goes out there because buy cat food. And every day my husband goes out there and feeds these stray cats.
Mm-hmm.
Which, grant you, I can't say anything because I do not have an issue with any little critters. And living out in the country, that's to say something because, you get the field mice and, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. but still in all.
I
But
have
anyways.
a Pomeranian. He barks at everything, but I can tell the difference in her barks. I can tell when it's something serious.
Yep. So I said eventually I'll be able to tell his different barks. Right now he's just kind of everything sounds the same. Although last night he was barking and he let one out that didn't sound the same, and I'm like, ooh, that didn't sound good. So anyways, so he went out to the barn. Fireworks are starting. Out to the barn with my husband and tried to eat a kitten. So he got his butt whipped. And yeah, you don't like cats.
You know what? I was looking at these gnomes and I was like, what are these big things right here? And then I realized it's their shoes. Because every time I see them, they're in front of something. And I never thought about their shoes. Maybe I don't know. It's like, what is that? Is that Easter eggs? Or like, what in pumpkins? I'm like, oh, that's his jean. Oh, that's her shoes. I'm telling you, they got some outfits for you.
My goodness, I didn't realize I'd been on 2 hours already.
Yep. I am painting tailor-made. It's National Watercolor Month. Come and enjoy. I'm basting.
Tell them to try their artistic ability with watercolors.
Let your creativity flow with watercolors. It's National Watercolor Month. Get into it. Oh, Lord. Oh, let's see what colors they're going to do something over here. Somebody's got to be blonde. Somebody's got to be redhead. And blonde, she's going to be redheaded.
Don't forget about a brunette.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make him brunette. I'll make him salt and pepper hair. And she's going to be blonde and she's going to be a redhead and she's going to be blonde. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So since she's going to be a blonde. I don't do
too many blondes. I usually do brunettes and redheads.
I definitely will have to go over with pencil. So I'm just going to lightly baste it and come back with pencil. Well, let me see. Let me dry it so I can. I feel like I want to come in with some pencils.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of trying to concentrate here for a second. Just trying to get some of
This sounds like a war zone out there.
the. It just started here, so it really hasn't even. I haven't really heard much of anything. Couple here and there, but we might not even have anything going in my area tonight. We might have had it going in the night before, or I know one of the towns don't do anything for the 4th because they do their fireworks on their um like their town fair days. Like town festivals or whatever.
Okay, well, I am using some Crayola pencils.
You go, girl.
I think these things are so cute. The way they have this thing's designed, and the
Oh, the
erase.
one eraser.
Mm-hmm.
They are cute, and they do
I
erase.
saw these. Yeah, I saw these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25.
I told you when I told you that I got my Twistables from the dollar store. You're like, Crayola Twistable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now I was in the Dollar Tree. Now before they had the $3 and the $5 items separate, girl, they done got them all together. So you got to really look at what you're picking up, because I went and bought a new puzzle. I got the other puzzles, but I moved everything around and stuff. So this is an Ebu puzzle, which I love Ebu puzzles. This one is 1,000-piece. So this is going to be the first puzzle that I put together. Well, unless I count the ones that are already halfway put together on the puzzle tray. But this one I might separate it because I got the little puzzle trays and stuff like that and started from beginning to end. But when I bought the other puzzles that were like worth $20 and $25, they were $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I guess Dollar Tree must say, baby, this. So anyway, the Ebu one, this one is $3, but I think normally this would be like $15.
I was gonna say $3. That's still a good deal.
Yeah, it's $3. It's still a good deal. It sure is. And that's an actual square puzzle. Usually, most puzzles they're not a perfect square. That's supposed to be a perfect square. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of different. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. It's a rectangular one. Yeah, anyway, so it's going this way as opposed to going horizontal. Did I say that right? Yeah, that's right. So between the puzzles and the reverse collage and then learning how to do watercolors and working on my whip, you see why my plate is a little full. And now I can see now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I'm moving stuff around. And I'm trying to get rid of 3 big trash bags full of clothes. I'm trying to fill the bags up first. So I'm getting rid of everything that, my summer stuff. I just want all plain minimalistic items.
So I woke up to a surprise the other day, text message wise. Can't say from who because they asked me not to. So, but I have a surprise coming tomorrow. As soon as it gets here, I will be doing another live.
I heard you talking about something, and I'm gonna put it in the back chat because I'm always good at guessing.
Well, it doesn't matter, but I can't tell you anyways.
Oh, well then, well, I'm gonna type it so just so you can be like, you're right. Okay.
I can't tell you who it's from, so.
Uh,
Do you see her trying to get me to tell her? Don't worry, whoever's watching. I ain't gonna say nothing.
no, she not. And I. Hey, Lori. Lori is back. Lori. Me. Did you know it, it is National Watercolor Month? Get into it. Are you coming on tonight, Miss Lori, also? Because I last one I missed. I woke up and then it had already ended. And I'm up now. Normally I would be trying to go to bed. I'm trying to go to bed around 10 or 11.
Oh, she don't come on till midnight.
Yeah, but if I go to bed at 10 or 11, I'm already asleep. But the first couple of ones, I was already awake. I hadn't got on this schedule that I got on.
And if you just like come in there 1 minute past 1 o'clock, you're out of. She's gone.
Yeah, and that's what happened because when I got up, and I was like, oh, and then I looked to see who was on, and then I saw that she was on, and she had just went off, and I said, dang. So then I just watched the replay, which I like too. I like watching replays also.
No, I'm only teasing. It's usually about 1:30 she leaves.
Mm-hmm.
But when she says she's leaving, y'all, she's leaving. Say your goodbyes, because and she's okay. Gotta go. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Lori does not mess around.
Yeah, but see, Friday nights I can stay up later. I could because it's the weekend. But I don't really. It's not like I got something to do. I'm just trying to make sure I get my 7 to 8 hours in. But on the weekends, I can stretch it, a little bit. And it's based on whether I took a nap or not. And I didn't take a nap today.
Well, I haven't taken my nighttime pills yet, so I will be up.
Oh, Lori said, Mike is home today. Don't have to kick you out. Oh, okay. I'm actually using my watercolor pencils. Okay, she'll be on at midnight. What brand of watercolor pencils do you have?
Dear God, Mike's home, which means it could be a 3 o'clock in the morning live.
I'll catch y'all in the morning, but I'll be in the beginning of it. But I know 3 o'clock. I looked up one day. Bubbles was. I don't know why every time I want to say Taylor Made, I end up saying Bubbles' name. I don't know why I started doing that. But Taylor Made was on there at 4 o'clock, getting off or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Well, what you doing up?" And I'm like, "Girl, I went to sleep. It's time to get up." Oh, the Albert Durick. Yeah, I got some of those. Yeah, I love those. I think that's the best pencil. That's like the number one pencil, besides Karen Dash. But but that's not I don't know about her watercolor pencils. But as far as color payoff, Faber is just everything. I need to add to the 6. I have the 60 set. I need to add to that. Get me some more. Slowly build it up like I did the Prismacolor. Yeah, Kayla was on at 4. Tell me something. What you doing up? Like I ain't went to bed. I was like, girl, what you doing up? How's you doing? Did she finish her page though? That's one thing you got to give it to her. She has more completed pages than I have. And since I've been coloring on here, I know she does. Oh, listen to these five.
No and no.
Who is no and no?
Hold on. Your back chat.
What?
No and no.
Interesting. Okay, well that's it. That's all the guess I got. I don't have nothing else. So.
That was
But
a good
that could
guess,
be,
though.
yeah, and it still may be the right one.
Nope, it's not. Honest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to do with paints.
Interesting. Well, okay, mark it on the calendar. Views, coloring view is incorrect. Okay, on the 4th of July. All right.
Now, I will say this. Ange has sent me something. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's the paints. And that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, there's two separate events.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. Let's see, got this. Yeah.
I don't, with Ange, it's hard telling.
Do I have a brown in this? Oh, I thought I had a brown.
I was talking to her the other day, and she asked me a couple questions about some stuff, and I told her what I thought. And then next thing I know, she says, "You got a package coming on such and such a day." And I'm like, "What the hell did you do?" She said, "Don't worry about it. You'll see."
Well, that's nice.
Damn it, Ange. She said, "Leave me alone. I'm having fun." I'm like, I have a hard time because I can't do some of this stuff back, you know? And y'all will see what I mean here in the next day or two. I am just the one that's coming from the person I can't say anything. It pretty much made me cry because it was like, wow, just wow. And I can't, I can't do that stuff back.
Well, don't worry about it. If somebody gives you something and they want you to have it, it's pleasing them. It's pleasing you too, but it's pleasing them. And if people give to expect to get something back, that's not the right way to
Oh,
give.
I know, and I know this person is not like that, but
yeah, so I wouldn't worry about it. And then if you do give something, it's not going to be measured. Oh, I gave you this and you gave me that. No, that's not how things are supposed to work out. So I wouldn't worry about it. And I'm sure that they don't think about it like that either. So now we do know some people that are petty that probably do think things like that. But I don't know too many people like that over here. So
yeah, me neither.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Taylor better be sending me her damn. So her birthday's coming up, and you too. Your birthday's coming up also.
I don't have birthdays anymore. I am immortal. I am immortal.
You have a wish list.
Yes. It must be something major. I can't wait to see this big surprise. That's what Taylor said.
Well, it's something major to me. Oh, stuck my finger in paint.
Girl, you know what I did today? And I had to make a decision. I have been
Stuck
walking
your
back and
finger in
forth.
paint?
No, not this time. But what I did do, I had my water container and my water container for my pencils, and I had my water that I was drinking. And you know what I did, right?
You didn't.
I stuck it right in my water container. And even when I was dipping back and forth, I almost did it, but I caught myself. I said, I really should move that glass to the other side. But the thing that would really is the funny part is that I had just finished eating a breakfast sandwich or something, and I sat there and looked at it. I said, I wonder if I can drink this water because it didn't discolor it or anything, and I didn't feel like getting up to get.
You did not.
I did not drink it, only because I didn't know. Now I'm gonna tell you the reason why I would have contemplated it if it was my Gamside Tombi. The Gamside Tombi is vegan. It doesn't have anything that's harmful. It's non-toxic. So it's labeled as a vegan art supply. So I probably would have done it with that. But what I was using was the Karen Dash, and I was like, even you get a drop of that paint in your body, I'll probably turn purple and shrivel up. But I did think about it for a minute. Isn't that something? Isn't that laziness?
Um,
But I have done it before and drank it. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just an accident. And after I did, I was like, oh, that's my water glass. And then I'm looking at my real glass sitting over there. And I'm drinking out of the one that I've been dipping. I don't think I only dipped 1 or 2 times, but I have done that. Has anybody else done that?
no.
Or just me? Okay. Just me. Okay.
Well, I don't know about them in the other side of this screen, but this side, no.
So I actually have heard other people do it. And then, you know how like sometimes you listen to somebody color and they'll tell some stories and stuff. And they'll be like, yeah, I always make that mistake every now and then and dipping my brush in my soda or my whatever container. And so I know people have done it before.
Here you go. This is why I will never.
Oh, you got it, so you can't do it, right? Yeah, color with Lori. Yeah, that way that will take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thought that I was sitting here thinking, I was like, now if this was the Gammy side, Tom side, whatever the name is, girl, it's vegan, so I could drink it.
Well, I don't know about you sometimes.
I just didn't feel like getting up to go get some water, but I ended up getting up to get some water. But I just, I was like, so next time I make sure I have them on the opposite side. And when I put them down there on the same side, I just knew I was going to do something. Yeah, and I sure enough did. And I'm glad I caught myself before I did drink it.
I'm gonna start calling you the water paint girl.
Yeah, I sure was going to drink it. And so now I just have a couple of bottled waters over in here. So I mean, I'll still try to drink water from the refrigerator, the automatic thing. But I'll just have a couple bottled waters just in case something like that happens again.
I'm cleaning my brush off. I'll let that sit there and dry. And then this one we never used.
Yes, this is the ASMR portion of the National Watercolor Month. Attention, tailor-made. Attention, tailor-made. Attention, coloring with Lori. Attention, coloring with Lori. It is National Watercolor Month. Yes. I need my Prismacolors. These things, these things are cute and everything, but they just don't give it to me, you know? They just don't give me what I want.
No, some of those are just for like if you're just gonna do a shading in a small spot or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or touch-ups or something. Okay. Put those back where those came from. All right.
I saw a video with Vex. He was using Crayola crayons, all Crayola products. He had some good videos. He did a good job.
I've been seeing a lot of not newer people, but newer to me, pop up lately. What was the other one girl? What was her name? Crap. I should write this shit down because I never remember.
I've been sharing a lot of different people. I mean, like last week, I think I must have shared like 25 new. Well, they're not new, but yeah, new to me. At least 25 new people.
Yeah, that just all of a sudden are popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've been noticing that myself.
Yeah, well, I've been looking for them, and then when I find them, I share them. Like I spend like an hour just looking for new people, and then I watch their videos, and then I share them out. So they don't. So I don't know. I get new people too. I guess it's just like they say, the algorithms. But I'll type in a art medium, and then I'll look at everybody that does it, and if what they're working on is something that I am interested in, then I'll watch their video and I'll share them out. I'll sub to them. I've subbed to a lot of new people that I have no idea who the hell they are, and they're probably like, "Who is this crazy lady?" But I always try to be very nice. And I catch a couple of them on the live, and they're like, "Hi, Coloring View," and then there's some of them are international. So I have been doing my networking.
Hey, Miss Lori, are you still in here?
She just typed 1041, and it's 1042. So yep, I would say yes.
Did we used to know, or did they ever come in one of our chats when somebody was streaming? Ashana?
SHANNA?
I think it's got a W in it.
Oh yeah, I chat with her.
Right.
I think I chat with her. Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, Shauna just sticks in my head, and I don't know. I went on there the other day, and I don't recognize the voice, but this was, years ago, so doesn't mean I would necessarily recognize the voice.
Yeah, I think she comes to my chat. Well, she has been come to my chat. I think I'd sub to her. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I recognize that name. Where do I recognize that name from?
Yeah, I'm getting when I see names, I'm like, oh, okay. But usually, like if I see, like channel names, I excuse me, I tend to remember them easily. But when I saw her name, it was just Shauna. I was like, oh, hey, how you doing?
This was I don't know, Shauna in color or some kind of something like that. And I'm like, God, I could have swore we used to color with a Shauna. But can I remember? No.
It's probably her. That's a unique name.
That's what I thought. But yeah, I don't know. So there is my water background.
Oh, I messed up. Oh, shoot. Okay. I like how it's flowing. How many colors did you use?
One.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I just spread it out some
Mm-hmm.
in different spots. I tried to make it look like water.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's not like the same solid. It's got texture, or I don't think texture is the right word. Movement. It has movement. Look at me with my artistic words, child. It has movement.
I'm going to put it on big screen for just a minute.
Go for it. I'm over here messing up this gnome. I'll probably finish this one next year.
Okay, I could have went a little smoother right here, but that's all right.
Yeah, I like the movement in that. Okay, we have a new word, TaylorMade. Movement. Taylor's like, girl, shut up. I tell my dog shut up, so I'm gonna tell Views to shut up. Ooh, I hate when people tell me to shut up too. That's like fighting word. Ooh, that's fighting word. Ooh. That was my old me though, so maybe I don't know how I would reply now.
Okay. Thank you.
TaylorMade says she focused now. What's she focused on? Oh, this is gonna be my whip for 2006, because that's when, Lord knows, that's when I'll probably finish it. And it's no big deal.
2006. If that's your
Yeah.
whip, 2006, we're going back
Yeah.
in time.
2026, I mean. Oh my goodness. Well, it could be 2000. Hey, you never know.
That's
Back
what
to
we're
the
going to tell
future.
people next year. This was from 2006.
How are the dogs handling the fireworks? I heard some people giving their dogs edible. I don't play enough. She's talking about I play too much. Oh.
I only had a little bit to do. View started from a brand new page.
Yeah, I just only did it because it said 4th of July and I'm doing water. It's National Watercolor Month, you all.
Yep. So I had to give you some watercolor. I can't believe I watercolored in my new book, but I did, y'all. And look at that. It's pretty much dry.
Yeah, I like it because it dries fast. And you don't have to use your dryer.
Nope. Yeah, the paper's not even still wet.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use a lot of water though.
That's good. Yeah, that makes it not dry. I mean, that makes it dry faster. Yeah.
Your dog pooped and peed on yourself in my garage? What? If your dog pooped and peed on you, I don't think you'd be so nice to back inside.
I think she meant, maybe she meant himself.
That's
So
what
she
I'm
took him
thinking.
back inside. Probably from the fireworks, because there's very, and this is his first fireworks with, I think.
She said, girl on himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they can usually do it today, and then they'll do it tomorrow also. The fireworks will be done tomorrow also.
I don't know if mine's in the house or not, but I don't think he really cares. But he's kind of used to that stuff. Hi, Sam. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. How are you?
I'm going to try to, huh?
We have somebody named Sam. I said, how are you on the 4th of July?
Oh, Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham.
Don't pick on Sam.
No, that's cute. Oh Lord, I forgot. People got sensitive people around here. What is you over there sorting? I'm sorting out my stencils. I'm going to start using my stencils more. I've got this one set, the Faber-Castell one, that has 10 of them in there. And it's cardboard, but it's real heavy cardboard. And you can just wipe them down. And then I got some I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I got some that I got from the art store. These right here were actually one big stencil, and I cut them separate.
So
and then the Dollar Tree.
The only stencils I have are from the Dollar Tree. And it's these really big ones. You see these?
Yeah, I got some of those. I had some.
These are like butterflies, and this is like leaves.
Yeah. See, I'm using those kind of things. I'm painting my background matte, and then I'm using a stencil to add a second color to do a new background. I'm just trying to knock the backgrounds out.
This is a lighthouse and a boat.
I'm finished painting. I'm sorry, Kim.
No,
I'm fighting with Taylor May. She telling me I'm supposed to be painting, but now she over there. So I'm already painted. You was out there cleaning dog shit and stuff. You didn't know what I was doing. And poor little puppy. I really hope that this goes by fast for him, because I know it is traumatic, to hear that noise. I think because of their ears and everything. So I know it's a stressful time. I do know some people that give they get some type of edible or gummy for their dog.
Yep. Yeah. My brother-in-law has to give his dog calming treats because she gets way overworked up.
Yeah. And I painted this too, this coloring with Taylor Made. I still got to finish decorating it, but yeah, so I've been coloring. That little elf thing, that was just something extra. That was something extra. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to start using these for my backgrounds. I am. I'm going to paint the background solid, and I'm going to find something of these and put it in there in another color.
What does WSG mean? I know what WTG means.
Oh, so she still got the side eye on me. Look, don't be giving me the side eye. I'm still paying attention to you going through it all. I know you are, because she know how mad I got when I get on here and I'd be talking and stuff, and then I get off and I ain't colored nothing, and everybody else finished their pages and going on to another one. She knows that burns my butt. So she be
Well,
chin checking me. Tell me something, are you coloring or what are you doing?
right, but how many times have we told other people it's not a contest?
Well, the fact that I end up starting another page, I'm like, I got so many daggone whips. I mean, it is ridiculous. Now, Kim, you know how many whips I got?
I'm right up there with you because usually when you start a page, I start one.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So my eyes are getting sore, so that means I got to put my drops in and get ready for bed.
My back's getting sore from sitting here, so.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, thank you for coming up.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Bye. Happy 4th.
Happy National Mother's Day. Mother's Day month. Happy National Watercolor Month. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, go on it.
All right, y'all. I appreciate it. This is what we got. I know. I know. So, this is what we got. And I'm not sure I'm happy with the background, but it doesn't look bad. And I might go back and add some little like I don't know, something back here because to me this just seems like there's a lot of blank space, but we might just add something in there. So thank you all, Taylor, Lori, Amy, Peggy, View, Sam, Ange. Y'all have a good night, and we will see you over at Lori's at midnight. Coloring with Lori at midnight. Be there or be square. Bye all.